See, I just want to make Jesus proud.
Hi, everyone. Hi. Can we raise our hands if we are Christians? Everybody here is a Christian. Good. So this is for you. All right. So the alphabets aren't sharp, but I pray these words cut you. I see a group of people very much like you who call themselves Christians, but keep the Christ silent, in their attitudes and aspirations, texts and thoughts, reasoning and relationships, problems and playlists. A group of people proclaiming conversion, suppressing conviction, and rejecting correction. A group of people too classy for Jesus' well, too wise for what the preacher has to tell, carrying backstage passes to hell, telling everyone, especially themselves, that they are going to heaven. Are you? See, because it takes a whole lot more than Sundays at church. Sundays at church spends talking more with friends than with God, taking more pictures than notes, checking more notifications than verses. Sundays at church spends filling up more stomach than spirit. It takes more than one glance in the Bible, one memory verse caption, one lifted hand at a worship service. It takes more than believing that God exists. James 2:19. See, salvation has never been about the Sunday church attender. It's for those who truly surrender, those who lay down their plans and pick up his agenda, those who give him their all, regardless of their age or their agenda, doing things your way, while calling Jesus your Lord, is step one in the guide to missing heaven. You need to stop being so toxic in your relationship with God. God is love, and love has never been blind. He sees. He sees every reason you give him to give up on you, but he's too madly in love with you, and you're too madly in love with his creation. But there's a timer on everything except your soul and your Bible. You're in a long-distance relationship with your Bible and you're expecting it to work out. Work out your salvation with fear and trembling, not waiting on your mood or permission from your feelings to decide if there's room in your day for God. Your time with God should last longer than the moment you start to think that you are bored. And maybe you don't feel it, but he treasures every moment of yours he can afford. So you can only imagine how much it hurt him each time he called you and you ignored. It's not okay to be okay with a 5 minutes prayer life. Prayer is more than a commercial break. So why are you always waiting for it to be over? But when your hand meets your phone, it's still battery do as part. Part of the problem are the spirit dampness you give your eyes and mind to every day. Part of the problem are the spirit dampness you give your eyes and mind to every day. Your timeline is more sexual than spiritual. Your conversations are more meaningless than meaningful. Your Instagram feed is poisoning your Telegram channels. Let's not go there. Your downloads have spiritual viruses. Your attention is more to your apps than to your God. Your attention is more to your God than to God. Your playlist is home to lesser gods you won't admit you are worshiping, but you hold service whenever you want to feel good. And you wonder why taking God seriously is never on your mind. The consequences of your choices is something you've undermined. You are disobeying God and forgetting he is as just as he is kind. You've had your eyes opened. So why are you choosing to be blind? Blindly rooted in beliefs contrary to the God you believe in. For example, defending people that gave God reason to destroy a whole city, a whole place. You were supposed to love and correct, not defend and embrace. Same-sex marriages in church. How far have we fallen from grace? Children finding new ways to spit in their father's face. So now microscopes are the only way we see Christ in you. And God is scared. Wondering if the one carrying his image will ever see him. The full picture an eternity filled with pain, questions, regrets, suffering, and torment caused by the one person supposed to be taking care of you. You. See, spiritual suicide is real. The murder weapon is your life choices, your time choices. Your Bible is jealous of the hours you give to Netflix. I think I'll need security when I'm leaving. Your Bible is jealous of the hours you give to Netflix, wondering if maybe putting more sex scenes in Romance or adding more homosexuals to the lot in Genesis or adding more drama to Revelation will get you to read long enough to realize it's far more than a book. It's both teacher and cook, correcting you and feeding you till you can leave all of hell shook. But you need to first open it and take more than a look. Hidden in every single verse is every single thing you need to need nothing from this world. Hidden in every single verse is a mirror, reflecting the best and most beautiful version of you. Each page is a labor word filled with verses that are 2,000 years pregnant and desperate to push out your blessing, your healing, your peace of mind, your salvation. Each verse is not just for spiritual guidance. It's for power and authority and material abundance, to give you freedom from every drug, sickness, or substance, to give you eagerness for God, and to do away with reluctance. So when the book of life is checked, your name will be in attendance. In every single verse is a heaven-bound Uber waiting to take you home. But with each day, you're getting closer to canceling the trip, forgetting your soul. You're praying over your bed slip, enjoying the waves and forgetting your home ship. Rather than do away with sin, you're choosing to take a sip of the pleasure, of the punishment. Some days, God brags that you are his. But when you're alone in the dark, your hormones brag that you're not. And God knows it's never been easy to be a Christian. But would you have preferred to die on the cross? To have nails make their home in your wrists, to sweat blood, to bleed water, to have your mind and back torn apart for your own healing. Jesus died so you never have to. But if paying him attention is too high a price, if talking to him interferes with more important conversations, if making his word your daily bread is too much of a diet, if staying pure requires a permit from your hormones, if a gospel playlist is too much to ask for, and you're not ready for the bridegroom. And I'm not judging you. This piece isn't a court. I'm loving you. See, all I'm saying is never been about the church or the church dress. The only church dress God sees is in Ephesians 6. It's about loving God with your whole heart, soul, mind, and time, putting effort into what saves you, not what pleases you. When people who know God don't make it to heaven, God feels a different kind of pain. You knew about his death and you still made it in vain. You knew about his coming and you still made it in vain, as if Christianity is empty and there's nothing to gain. You make God feel like he's not enough for you. And it drives him insane. See, the alphabets aren't sharp, but I pray these words cut you. I see a group of people very much like me who call themselves Christians, but Christ, I am not saved.
I just want to make Jesus proud. I just